Hello, everybody, and welcome to. Every time I forget immediately what we call this. You pick, we play. That's what we were. And Milcho, you were here for the pick and play.
Oh yes.
This is our Dechala stream. I think the Mask won it on one platform, Dechala won it on the other, so we had to go down and actually tot up the individual number of votes to work it out. I think it was very close, but here we are with a Dechala Let's Play. Um, we are playing on a Tuesday, which is a bit crazy for us. But that is because we obviously have our showcase on Thursday, so we wanted to make sure we had the ability to show you guys what we are doing. I can see someone saying I'm in the left ear. I am going to fix that live. Right.
Yeah, Thursday is going to be quite a busy day for us here.
Yeah. Um, so hopefully we'll be able to play some fun Tides of Torment with Dechala. I can see so many people screaming about their left ear Milcho. But it's... Oh, hold on. I'm just going to stick myself as mono. And you know what? You can be mono too. There you go. So hopefully everyone's ears are working now. A little fun behind the scenes there is I have completely different scene collections for just different colours of our backgrounds. And the key issue there is that I fix some of them and then 3 months later go back to an old one like this, and we have to fix all the same issues. Right. So we're going to jump straight into the gameplay. We have a lot of fun stuff to show. I will. Everyone always asks about difficulty and stuff, so I will say I've played like the first 40 turns of this on hard, and I have now stuck it on very hard because I thought that would be fun. I don't know if it's gonna be as
With
fun.
the color, you should be okay. Depends on what you have been doing the first 40 turns, because last time you were
Yeah.
doing quite a lot of shenanigans.
Well, so Milcho, you were here for the last Dakar stream, where obviously
Yeah.
Dechala starts in Cathay. I've continued that save, so I took the stream save, not where we ended the stream, but where we'd started it, just so I could update it to the new build, and I've pivoted it off into a slightly
Okay,
different
but you
direction.
still went to Ulthuan.
Well, yeah, because that's what everyone wanted during the stream.
I guess I had a premonition of that because I put on my Warhammer 2 shirt. I
Oh,
guess
and
I
we'll
knew
be
things are going to be coming back to the Vortex
yeah, we'll be heading over
sooner
there.
or later.
So I've actually just noticed Village might be about to cause us some problems, but overall, I'm done with Cathay. Like, I've got my vassal, Balthazar Gelt. I've been helping him. I think he's just defeated or about to, no, he's defeated Lockyer. So this
Okay.
is done. Like Cathay, I've solved it, right?
No more Skaven, perhaps up there, or some interesting
I mean, hey,
invasions
look,
from the north.
there's some ruins, but I'm
Maybe.
sure there's nothing in them. You click on them and there are 100 Skaven corruption, but who knows? Who knows what's in them? Um,
Who might be there?
Exactly.
Nobody
There's
knows.
no idea. So, Balthazar Gelt can go and have his own war up in the north. What I thought we would do, as we had established a cult over here, was I teleported over to the White Tower of Earth, as I did on stream with our Decala stream. I've started a pleasure palace up here, and then I thought, how about we unite the elves? How about we bring all of the elves together in Ulthuan and we finally end this war? So he was, honestly, Mucho, I got here and this was anarchy. So you'll see there's a ruin here. About 5-6 turns ago when I arrived, 80% of Ulthuan was ruins.
Oh wow!
And you might be wondering how that's happened. And if you click on Count Noctilus, the
Yeah,
answer becomes very clear very quickly how this has happened.
Count Noctilus is level 50.
He is. He has been going around destroying all of the
This is
elves.
turn 40, and he's
53,
already.
yeah.
Oh no, he's 53.
Yeah,
Okay.
he is higher
That's
than...
a little bit
I think
small
he's higher
there.
than me.
Hard to see. Yeah. Okay.
I think I'm only like... Yeah, I'm 21 and he's 50. So
Okay.
he's
Noctilus has been going on a rampage there.
yeah, he's been having the time of his life. Tyrion got battered, so I turned up and this veil is all Tyrion had.
Oh
So
wow! This is not how it usually turns out.
But yeah, but so I subjugated him, right? I thought,
You're making yourself a new puppet then.
exactly. I thought
Balthazar Gelt was not enough, so now you need Tyrion in your
Balthazar Gelt and
midst.
Tyrion, my two warriors. So I thought what would be fun is for this stream if we took provinces. We'll have some of them as thrall provinces, but others we'll give to Tyrion, So after we've knocked out the Vampire Coast, assuming that's all fine, the plan is then to go to war with all of the other High Elves with Tyrion and establish him as the one true High Elf of Ulthuan.
I wonder if Noctilus is now so strong because we've made him available to attack from the sea
I have
with
noticed he is,
this
yeah, he is
with this new
strong.
sea.
Like I've seen him, he usually like it feels like there's a massive war between him and Tyrion at the start of every campaign over here, and I've seen it go both ways. But whoever wins it comes out quite high level, and therefore, like
Yeah.
this is a random lord. Penny Goodeye is a higher level than me.
Yep.
So they've and like all of their lords are really high level. So we'll see what's going on there. I think the secondary goal I kind of have is I want to take the Shrine of Cain, give that to Tyrion, and get him to get the Sword of Cain for me, just so I know an
Yeah,
ally
yeah.
has it. So we'll see how the stream goes. But the plan is to, at least at the start, we're gonna wipe out the Vampire Coast and give this back to the elf that we own. And from there on, we'll see whatever shenanigans happen.
Okay, then some interesting battles incoming. Well, technically, depending on the units that you've chosen, Vampire Coast could be really
Yeah.
easy or really hard for you to deal
I
with.
think they've gone really with raw numbers here. Like these are
Yeah.
okay units, but like this is 2 cannonades, 4 mortars.
It has a ton of cannons, but technically, those cannons are not really that good against Slanesh.
That's the
They
hope.
might be very useful against High Elves when you're shooting at their ranks and so on.
Well,
But once you have to fight the fast moving infantry and cavalry of Slanesh, those
yeah.
cannons are not going to be hitting too much.
That's the other concern is I can't seduce units because I'm Dechala, right?
Yes.
So I would love to have these cannonades ready to shoot Count Noctilus because I'm assuming he's on a Necrofex.
Most probably.
So I would love these cannons to shoot him, but all I can do is corrupt them.
It's still very useful to do that.
Yeah. So I'm probably gonna have to. I mean, I'll. Okay, that's actually a lot of enemies. This is more enemies than I thought there would be. Okay, it's saying it's a Pyrrhic victory, so it's gonna be fine. We play Slanesh very aggressively, so if we corrupt, Milcho, I've just realised I have no money. Okay, if I corrupt the Prometheans and a cannon, and like it feels so bad to corrupt a zombie pirate deckhand mob. That feels like such bad value. But I think I'm gonna have to do it.
I mean, depends. Your army is very fast moving. You can avoid most of the cannons. You don't really need to corrupt all that much with the army that you currently have if you
Yeah.
play it right.
And
But it's a risky play. It's going to be a risky play to make sure because those cannons can still tear through your armies if you are not careful.
Yeah. And I think the Scent of Despair, I've leveled that up. I think that's going to be pretty useful here. So leadership -10 against zombies. That's pretty useful. So let's see. I've gone for like quite an elite army for Dechala, which it makes it very, very painful whenever I lose a unit.
It's very much focused on anti-infantry, as far as I see, but you
Yeah.
can use Dechala herself for a very good screen in front of your infantry. She's very fast. Cannons are really not going to be able to hit her. Do you have your Druki anointed on a demonic steed mount or
I
something?
do. I'm pretty sure I do.
If they are on a demonic steed as well, there's also going to be very useful for just screening in front of the army to make sure those cannons do not hurt your slangors
Yeah.
and devotees.
I think okay. So Milcho, if you know, we haven't done a proper introduction yet, but what would you say your area of specialty is on Total War as we go into this massive battle?
Yeah, it is battles. So I am the lead battle designer for Tides of Torment, and I handle mostly everything that is related to battles one way or another, all the way from the start, from the concepts of the unit rosters, what they're going to be, what the units are going to be all about, how they're going to fight, what kind of animations they're going to have, and stats and abilities and all that. Of course, it's not just me. We are a whole team doing this.
So I'm thinking I'm gonna try and very quickly get to these cannons.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's my immediate thought. Let's get to the cannons as quickly as possible, and then we'll sweep left because they've got these they've got these reinforcements coming in behind me. I don't really want to be here when they turn up.
Yeah, going straight for the cannons is a good idea in this scenario. You have to make sure that the cannons are not shooting at your champions of Slanesh and pleasure seekers, because those are some very valuable units. If they're hitting at the slangors, that's okayish for you. But ideally, if you use the Kala and the Druki Anointed to screen around, that's and get them to fire at you. Which difficulty are you playing on in battles?
The battles are hard. The campaign's very hard. So we'll
I
see how that
don't
goes.
remember if it was on hard or on very hard, where artillery would stop really targeting your characters as much, and you could waste their ammo with.
We'll find out together then, I guess, very quickly.
It was either on hard or on very hard that it stops doing it. I know it doesn't do it on legendary.
Yep.
Because I know that's where I usually play a lot. But we'll see. It's a very fast-moving army. You are going to be okay.
Yeah.
The color is pretty high low.
It'll go.
Is Noctilus on a Colossus?
Let's have a look. So we are seeing we're being targeted already. I do see some questions in chat. I will get to them just after I've... there he is. Yeah, of course he is. Just after I've hit a point in this battle where I feel like I can look away. So we're rushing in. We're going to try and take out this artillery. Okay, I think this is the wise move. They've not... It doesn't look like they're super defended here, like the artillery, but I think
No,
that
the Slangors are going to make quick work out of them.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have taken some damage on my Champions of Slanesh, and I didn't really want to. My other concern really is firing lines here. I don't really have any shooting.
Well, you do have some... You can use your devotees to just protect your back and see what's coming there at you. They're all positioned in the forests, so they're not going to be taking a whole lot of damage anyway. But yeah, their cannons are just going to melt on those Slangors. They didn't really protect them too well. And once the pleasure seekers seep in as well.
Yeah. I did see a question pop up from chat as I was looking. Milcho, maybe you can answer, because I think it's one of those ones where you really do need a really tough designer's perspective on this. So I'm sorry to have to throw this at you live. But which Total War Warhammer Lord would you say is closest to Woody from Toy Story?
Woody from Toy Story.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is Woody a ranged character? Feels like a ranged character.
I mean, he's got like a pistol, hasn't he? I mean,
yeah.
Does he ever use a pistol? Come on, Dechala, let's get stuck in. All right.
Well, I mean, if it has to be a human, first thing that comes to mind is Marcus Wolfhard, I guess. I'm not sure Woody is so much of a hunter.
Yeah.
So maybe not that one.
I mean, I don't know who I'd say is like a cowboy.
He's also not a pirate.
No.
And I wouldn't associate him with the dwarves as well. So those are factions that mostly rely on.
I mean, he is short. If I send this...
Well, he's small. I wouldn't say he's short.
That's true. All the dwarf players have just put me on a list. All right, I have... These trees, I can't see a thing. I can see a lot of people, but I'm trying to gear up for like a second charge in here. I'm just trying to stay out of their range, but I don't think that's fully working. It is pandemonium over here on this map. Like they are.
If you want to deal with Noctilus quickly, well,
they fully encircled me. But I think the good news for me is that means that they're actually coming in waves.
Fighting in the forest is actually pretty good for you. Most of the characters that aligned with Slanesh have the Strider ability. The Mark of Slanesh pretty much gives that to everyone. So you are going to have a huge advantage when fighting inside the forests. So your units are much tougher.
Yeah, welcome to the... But also, they've got guns. You know, you don't want to be shooting in the forests. Oh, here they come. They're very ominous coming out of the trees, aren't they?
Yep.
Okay, I mean, my hope is...
A little bit like in the trailer, though it's not High Elves you're hunting here, because you've decided to adopt the High Elves, let's say.
I have. They will be... I will save them, and then I will destroy them, as is the Dechala way. Or at least my version of Dechala. All right, they're all starting to... They are just getting loads of shots into the rear of these units now. I was hoping these devotees could kind of just pepper them themselves, but I think they're going to have to turn
How
it
do you
off.
think to deal with Noctilus himself?
I think Decala's going to have to do with Noctilus, so I'm just going to send
I
it
would
towards him.
suggest trying to use the Pleasure Seekers as well. With their charge being what it is, they can really devastate a single entity unit like
Okay.
Noctilus. Well, not Noctilus, but the Colossus, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, the battle's going very well down here. My concern is more, it is like having to be shot going to get to them. And also, they've just got a full, fresh stack of reinforcements. But we are very lucky in that because these are... Oh, no, who is that?
Some
Oh, no, my devotees have been caught. Where did they come from? Okay, so... Okay, so someone in chat asked about the Dechala stance that reduces attack interact with unyielding assault. So I currently have Dagger Dance on. I thought I just wanted her to kind of stay alive as much as possible, but that is...
She's not currently doing a lot of fighting.
No.
I would suggest going into a more offensive dance. Also, you have the ability, the potion, that can reduce the enemy's attack by 100%, basically.
I do. So,
Make
I mean,
them
this is one. So that is great. And we're just going to start lining them up for a second move in.
Also with the Praeton, because I see you have a Praeton in your army as well.
I think they were off killing some harpies.
Yeah, you now have a new tactical element for Slaanesh where you can use the Praeton to suppress enemy archers or artillery, because flying there could be extremely useful.
Right.
And especially against archers, the Praeton can be really good because with his ability as well that reflects damage back to them.
Yep.
It lowers his defense, but it reflects damage to anybody who attacks him. He's really good at stopping out some small infantry like that.
Well, my devotees are having a bad day over in the back.
Yeah, they got caught.
But we have got reinforcements. So I've had these guys just swoop in from the side in the hopes of just absolutely overwhelming and destroying these guys. I am going to try and pull the devotees back a little bit, just in the hopes of saving them.
It's a bit hard for me to see where is your chosen line. Pretty much.
I think it would be hard to say that I have a line.
Yes, exactly.
But how's Dechala doing versus not?
In terms of chaos and
it's the trees. I'm telling you, they're so like they're hiding in the trees.
Make sure you use the cast abilities, and you need to involve the Druki Anointed as well.
Yeah.
He's very fast, can find good targets really quickly if he's mounted on the demonic steed. I still cannot see this steed.
I think they're mounted over here as well. So I'm going to see if I can get the Anointed can attack in. I mean, I actually think at this point I heavily outnumber them because they're trickling in. So it's hard to just...
Oh, yes. No, you are winning this battle 100%. The question is to make sure none of your important units lose too much health right now. And the important units are fighting. Basically.
Yeah. Dechala having that duel is nice. I will send the steed in because they keep trying to break away. I think they keep summoning stuff in as well.
Depending on where your Pleasure Seekers are, sending the Pleasure Seekers at the Colossus is going to delete him quite fast.
Yeah, I mean,
And forming some sort of line here in the trees with the Chosen to make sure you intercept the...
the rest of the army. Yep, let's do that.
Because that's basically the only ones that remain. And Slangors are there to cause chaos. They're even if they're taking damage, they're becoming stronger and stronger. They have a special ability that makes them faster and their charges more devastating.
And Decala's done a great job by herself. Look at that. All those zombies just felled in one swoop. Just keeping
having 6 swords really helps with dealing with infantry chaff units like that.
Someone keeps saying, "Oh no!" Everyone kept saying in the chat, "Look at the Praeton! Look at the Praeton!" I was not looking at the Praeton. Let's hope that Praeton survives.
As I was saying that this battle is won, and you should make sure no important units.
I know, and then I go and lose the Praeton. Right, I think surely this is over here. Like I can.
This is not the RR Praeton, right?
No, this is... Alright, so we're going to get the Chosen in just as a front line, and then I think what we'll do is we'll get the Devotees and the Slangors, once they've mopped up, which they look like they've very quickly mopped up, just to start flanking around this side. The Pleasure Seekers around the other.
You can send the Devotees with the Chosen. No. The Slangors are best utilized when they manage to pull off a charge.
It's all good. It's all good.
As they are taking damage, they're going to be even faster. So yeah,
they've crumbled.
Yep.
Well, there we go. I mean...
That's vampires for you.
That's what happens when you fight Slaanesh in the trees. Oh, they're all cheering.
When Noctilus is dead, there is nobody to actually control the undead.
Who's left? Oh, it's just Noctilus left. Oh, is he regenning? This is insulting wares. Let's do some... I mean, he's clinging on for dear life. Have I got any sort of... I mean, I can reduce his leadership. What's it? Oh, he's unbreakable, I guess. Oh, there we go. There we go. I was looking for just any sort of single target damage spell. He is... This is why Noctilus is level 50. The man's unkillable.
Well, he is going to not be unkillable for a very long time.
There we go. All right, we did better than a Pyrrhic, so we'll take it. We beat the auto resolve, and we only really.
Brayton is the only thing that didn't really do much in this battle.
I saw as well there were a couple of people at the start asking about the Q&A. Obviously, we have a very busy week, but we are working on it. We'll be posting a transcript, the recording, and a few extra questions and answers that we didn't get through on the time. But thank you everyone who joined for that.
I know I personally answered a few more questions on the script today. You should probably be seeing them soon enough as we post them.
That is oh, and look who we unlocked.
A regiment of Randa.
It's Striker. Oh, I've never seen the name out. So I've been building an army ready for him. Over here, I've been building a Mortals army.
Yeah, this is where he shines the most.
Exactly.
He gives an amazing buff to mortals around. So
I think we're going to start. We're just going to get as many thralls as we can out of this place, and then we're going to hand it over to Tyrion. I think that was probably Tyrion he's got some units. They're not doing too badly, so I think they're going to, now that we've taken out the level 50 Lord, we're going to be in a decent position for him to start to take out Noctilus himself. Whereas for Dechala, I feel like she's strong enough that I don't need to keep investing here. It feels like overkill.
Depends on who you're going to be facing. If it's not Tyrion, you're not going to need to duel anyone too much.
I think our final boss battle is going to be versus Alariel. That's what my gut says, and that's going to be a pretty major problem. Okay, our Druki anointed. Let's just level up, and our spellcaster, who can find.
So you're going to have Tyrion fight Alariel.
I will. That's what building up to. So I mean, is that all Eltharion?
If you manage to make him fight Malekith as well, this is.
I actually think Marathi's up here.
And Malekith allying with Alariel.
Yeah, so I've managed to grab a couple of the exquisite spoils, and I like the Gift of Persuasion just because it lets me move through all of Alariel's territory without her getting too upset. So being able to.
You are helping her clean up the Vampire Coast as well.
I am, and you know what? All of the elves, I've invested a fair bit of money into them. I didn't want everyone to immediately declare war. I was going to say they quite like me. They don't super like me. But
you are still a demonic presence.
Yeah, but Tyrion likes me. How's everyone else feeling about me? I think the main one I'm scared of is Yvres. Because Eltharion has done very well. I think he's up here fighting Marathi, though, so hopefully he's too busy. How did Dechala get to Ulthuan in 53 turns? I had a cult after proliferating cults in the White Tower of Hoeth, so I decided to teleport over here with the unique cult building. We could go over to Erengrad and cause some chaos there, but I think our goal of uniting Ulthuan is very doable. Try to get the Sword of Cain. So that was going to be, Milcho, spoiler, that was going to be my original intent for the stream. I don't know if demons can get the Sword of Cain.
That's an interesting question.
Because I was going to get Tyrion to get the Sword of Cain, turn on Tyrion, kill him, and take the Sword of Cain for myself. That was my original intent, but I don't know if demons can have a
demonic plan.
Yeah. So if they can't hold. Someone's saying you need to rob it, but surely the Sword of Cain is like the demon killer sword, right? Am I allowed it? Can I hold it? Would it not immediately kill me? Right, I think we can just keep sweeping down this coast.
I don't think it should.
We'll find out. Do you know what? We'll take these guys out. Oh no! Oh, I'm not willing to take. Oh, hold on. Maybe if we can corrupt some units, we can convince the auto resolve to be more nice. Right. I have a bit more money this time, so that's nice.
Can you afford a siege, though?
How much is that going to hurt? It's still going to hurt. I think for time, I would like us to be able to try and... Maybe if I stick some marks on. Please. For time, I would really like us to be able to take all of Ulthuan, and I think if I get stuck in a siege, I'm not going to be able to, so I'm just going to have to take the losses here.
Ouch.
Oh, that is painful. All right. 4,000 thralls.
That's a lot of trolls.
Oh,
Ooh.
I'm sorry, Tyrion. You may not be getting... Oh, and a unique landmark. A lot of money. Oh, Tyrion. I don't know if you're getting this one. I don't know. That's going to be... That's maybe too tasty to give up.
Do you want him to still be your pet project?
He's... You know, we can still be friends. I don't have to give him everything. I think we're going to have to do... We can grab a couple of regiments of renown to bulk up our forces here. I like the Mirror Guard. They're quite fun, and that they can fit nicely in with my Chosen.
Yep.
Anything... Look, I don't want to... Do you know what? Maybe a couple more Pleasure Seekers, actually.
Well, you will need to micro them more.
I knew. And what do you think the problem with that is, Milcho?
Well, I saw how you microed the Praeton in the previous battle.
The
But
Praeton...
he's still alive.
The Praeton's alive. So a
I
question...
think it should be given a name for staying alive this long. I don't know why. Whenever I play, I really like to name my units and regiments in a certain way, especially after they have done something.
There we go. He's the Undying Deer. I also... So I had... You may remember Tarpit from our last stream. Well, I
From Sales Stream, yes.
Exactly, from Sales Stream. Well, I thought, you know, Tarpit is not a very Slaneshi name, so I can't bring Tarpit on over. But Tar Spit, I thought, does fit our Slanesh. So
that sounds like a green skin name.
it does. So Tar Spit's come on over with us. They've much like Sale likes to betray. They've betrayed Sale, and they've decided to come and join us. Right, I think it's quite funny to buff the Praeton after I just did so poorly with it, but I think we're going to be starting to move more into Pleasure Seekers. Okay, I'll skip the skill points for now, and oh yeah, Penny Goodeye is in serious trouble. I don't want to build something here. I'm scared of getting spotted.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth it comparing to what you are currently trying to do.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be fun.
Oh, no.
But even if they spot you, what are they going to do?
Exactly. I'm going to start making some more friends. So I'm going to establish some cults in other High Elf places so that I can do the diplomacy cult building. Just so that we can all be friends in Ulthuan. Right. We even have a commandment. I think based on what we've just seen, replenishment rate would be quite nice. Right. I think let's have a look. Let's see what we can do and see if we can get the Sword of Cain for Dechala. I'm not gonna lie, Milcho, I haven't shown the items I've got equipped for Dechala yet. They're pretty awful. Dechala has not got good weapons or armor.
But
really
Dechala can actually equip 2 weapons. Yeah. Which starts posing the questions, why can't she equip 6? Well...
Yeah. Did I ask you the question of, is balance a major point, or are you mostly worried about fun thematic approaches and balance comes later? Did I ask you that question, or did I get interrupted halfway through my own question?
Well, I mean, that's a difficult question to answer. We always start with what's going to be fun and lore appropriate first. Like, if something needs to be stronger because of lore reasons, might lean into that a bit more. If something needs to be fun, we also try to lean more into this. Of course, balance is also very important, but it is usually the secondary point, because once we make something fun and interesting and we represent it in the way that it needs to be represented according to lore, it's much easier after that to do it, to give it that little balance push in depending on the direction that it needs to make it work well with the other stuff.
Yes, that.
Usually in campaign, if we want to make something more powerful, it could be done in a lot of different ways with different buffs, either in the skill trees, the technologies, just the buildings, even depending on how it goes. So we do have a lot of tools to do that.
Yep. Thank you very much. There was a request as well. They have specifically requested this to you, but I won't put that on you. Just asking for a fix for the weapon VFX of Striker on the demonic mount. I don't know if you're aware of that. I have not heard of that. So
Was it the weapon VFX was actually above the weapon itself?
Mm-hmm.
I
I've
think
said but I assume that's what they're talking about. But we can someone listening will take a note of that.
I think there was a. I'm 100% sure that there was a bug which was causing Steercar's weapon VFX to actually be above the weapon and not on the weapon
Okay.
itself. I'm not sure if this is what they're talking about. Might be something different.
Okay, we'll
And
give it a
I
look.
think we have fixed that bug. But keep in mind that stuff we are fixing right now is going to come with the first patch after the release, because the release is on Thursday. This is 2 days from now. We are very excited about it. And we want to have our build as stable as possible. So even small changes like this one, like just changing the position of a VFX, is very easy to do and nothing really stressful, but still we do not wish to have to create a whole new build that needs to be tested and all that. So a lot of changes are going to be coming with the first patch and so on. Just like the devotees upgrades, let's call them, to make them look more Slaneshi and so on, are coming for the first patch as well.
Yep.
I think they're for the first patch, but yeah.
I think Dechala is about to do a lot. Sorry, not Dechala. Taskbit is about to do a lot of going through enemy territory. So I'm going to swap on over. I imagine I have to wait a turn. Oh no, nice. The Gift of Persuasion over to him, just so I don't get a ton of trespassing problems. Also, as you can see, I really have very few items here.
Nothing too special.
Give him a couple of these that I haven't given out. But yeah, I'd like to try and get something. Do you remember back in the old stream last week where we had just 1,000 items from sale and we were just, oh, Norska, so many items. I'd love another item right now. I'd love just any more items.
Well, just find the right target to kill. You get one.
Yeah, and I guess I could be scouting with my Chaos Lord in there. Okay, this cult of Slanesh, I think unfortunately, Milcho, they are dead to me now, so I'm going to kill them. They were born to establish a single cult.
That's the good thing when you're playing with Chaos. You can dismiss characters without any second thoughts.
We can.
It's you can just say it's lore reasons.
Exactly. I saw, will the event on Thursday be a stream or presentation or just a video? As you'll see, it'll be both. We'll be premiering and we'll be streaming that out. At least that is the current plan.
There's a lot of stuff happening on Thursday.
Oh no, I didn't think they would come back. I could have given this away, oh no, this is a different place. I'm kind of fine with just losing it. Dechala will take it next turn. Could I, in theory, win this battle? Yes.
What do you have? Yeah, you can.
If I corrupted those guys...
Their lord is like...
I know, super low health.
Yeah, I mean, those are undead, so if they lose their lord, they're going to be even easier to be made to combo. Then again, you don't really have a lot, and yours are...
Well, here's what I'm thinking. I'll buy some marks, because I do have leveled up the Scent of Despair, if we get that leveled up, and especially with the flanking unit, and the one that's damage resistant, so we can have a front line that can just take a bunch more damage, and then we have a back line that when they charge in will cause a bunch of morale debuffs. Do you think this will work? What's it looking like? That'll work. You need to trick the bloats. I do. That is the plan. If I can trick the bloats into detonating, unfortunately, that is going to be probably a lot of micro with my cav there.
Again, you have fast units, and making them blow up is always so spectacular to watch. So
we can't see where they are. I would like to fight in, I think, an open field here, because I lost myself last time. No, that is the same as they saw. So they've split up. Is that all the bloated corpses together? That is. Okay.
Are you going for them first?
I think so. I think if I can clear these guys. Now, it has been a while since I've had to try and trick a bloated corpse. Let's. It's like they do the little jump forward, don't they, when they're going to
Yeah.
attack? I just don't want to get shot too much.
Yeah, that's why.
No, I'm getting shot way too much. Oh, I saw the
That's
grenades.
why you should fight
Hey,
in the forests.
yeah. Okay, this is going to be substantially harder now. I've lost half of my only cav unit. And pull back. I just want him to jump on the back guy. Oh, no. Milcho, I don't think
That
I'm winning this
was.
battle. Oh, hold on. The good news is... That's the good news.
Uh,
Hold on. Who are they targeting? Catch him. There we go. All right. The bloated corpses are gone. That's the good news.
yeah, but your cav is.
Milcho, we're not winning this battle.
Yes, because.
There's a world in which this would have gone nicer for me, and that's not the world we currently live in. But at least there's a silver lining probably somewhere. All right, if we take... No, Milcho, we've lost this battle. And I think we're both equally to blame for that.
Just try to kill their lord, please. That's why I was.
Do you think if I kill the
reluctant
Lord,
to-
that'll make a significant difference? I mean, their Lord has got regeneration
Not really.
or healing. There's some sort of healing going on here. And now they're just going to shoot into the back of me. Look, my hope is if I can surround these guys and flank them. To be fair, the plan kind of worked in that the leadership debuff that we were going for.
I would have
Debuff.
attacked the other group first.
Yeah.
Let's say.
Yeah. Here's the problem though, Milcho, is we live and die on this stream as a fake version of Iron Man, which is that I live by the consequences of my poor decisions, and that was a poor decision, and I live by the consequence. If I had anything I could have shot those bloated corpses with, that would have been lovely. But again, that's Decala's thing. She doesn't seduce, she corrupts. Now, if I could have seduced all of those range units, we'd have been having a great time.
I mean, one of their bloated corpses got a really good explosion, so.
Yeah, I think that was... And also, it was the... I should have committed in with the cav. Oh, they didn't even take it. That's insulting. Right, I think the goal here still remains, if we can take the Sword of Cain... Ooh, okay. They've just sacked. That's fine. And do you know what? Tyrion's actually doing a great job of taking out the rest of them. So I think we get our revenge. As we love to do. There we go. Let's get thralls. I have an awful thrall economy, Milcho. It is like I don't think I've got any. These are my 2 thrall camps. You can see them here. Cathay is out. There's no thrall camps left in Cathay.
I mean, once you run out of thralls there, you can start thinking about what else you can do with those settlements. You can convert them. You can give them away. Have someone maybe resettle them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to give them all to Tyrion. I want him to be the one true king of Ulthuan. Once we've knocked out, I think, White Peak, which I think Tyrion will do next turn, then we're going to shift our attention over to Marathi, who I suspect owns the Shrine of Cain. The question is going to be, if Marathi already has the sword, I'm pretty fine with that.
Technically, the Cult of Pleasure should be allied with you, in a way. But...
Yeah, you'd think that, but only one person can hold the sword, and if they're not going to give it to me, I'm going to have to take it. Right. Building upgrades. My Pleasure Palace. And also, I can finally, in Port Ellistor, build the... Is it this one? Temporary Diplomatic Relations. Also, beyond balance discussion, are there plans to look at auto-resolve and how it functions?
Yes, I think we hinted at this a while ago, along with the Siege Baton and so on that we did. Keep in mind that right now we are very, very focused on Tides of Torment.
Yeah.
So those things we are going to return to soon, hopefully. And Auto Resolver is definitely one of the things that is on our radar.
Yep. Oh, wow. I got so many thralls. I can upgrade all those things. I saw a question as well in the community yesterday. Oh, Milcho, we should have put a mark on them. There was a question about the Siege Beta. I think someone worried that it had kind of fallen off the radar.
Oh no,
So,
it hasn't. We were actually quite happy with what happened there. We are currently producing the assets for the ladders that you can push and do stuff about that. So there's a lot of stuff going on there. As I said, more news soon. Right now, at this moment, and probably the past month and a half, maybe we have been extremely focused on Tides of Torment
yep.
because we've been trying to gather as much feedback, both internally and externally, as possible to make sure that this DLC is as good as it can be. And yeah, most of our efforts has been going there, but not all of it.
Mhm. Someone said to what scale. I assume talking about the auto resolve, but I think that is also part of that is to be determined.
Yeah. So it's most probably going to be in segments as well. Revising the whole thing in a single patch is going to be quite impossible.
Yep.
We are still not sure exactly how we are going to handle it. We know we've been doing some tests internally with the auto resolver and so on, improving how it handles spells, regenerations, that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot more work there, and we will be keeping you informed once we have more info.
So let's keep trying to make elven friends. Right. We've got a cult. Let's get some temporary diplomatic relations. Any chance of us getting a non-aggression pact? No. I mean, to be clear, I do intend on stabbing them all in the back. So I'm not too upset if they don't like me yet. But we're going to move on, I think, through Unicorn Gate. It does look like that is Noctilus dead. See, all they needed... Again, when I arrived here, this was pretty much all raised. All they needed was Slanesh to come over, and I think we can get a treaty
I think
there.
that was what Murati was saying all along.
Exactly. Yeah, let's be friends with the Dread Fleet. We're not going to fight each other. And give me a little bit of money, and then you go back to your seas. You know, we've got Ulthuan again. Okay. Milcho, we're moving up.
Yeah, about time.
What do you... Oh, I was going to say, what do you mean diplomatic? I think this is their only settlement. This gate. I could just kill him.
So be quick with your request.
Oh, I'm going to get dragged into a big war.
Who are their allies? For me,
Unfortunately, the two elves we're trying not to yet go to war with. I mean, what are the odds that they'll... Oh, honestly, if I waited a turn, I might be able to convince them to break their defensive alliance, and
who
then...
are they in war with? Is it Murati already? Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's Murati.
Marthi, Dreadfleet. So I'm surprised they don't like me because of my military action. Oh, they don't like that I signed peace. I think I'll give it a turn and I'll see if I've got enough money to convince them to break all of their diplomatic treaties. And if they do, I will then kill them.
Sneaky, worthy of sales tactics.
What can I say? All right, let's... I guess maybe we want to grab a boon as well. Everyone's on pretty decent XP, but we have got those pleasure seekers we'd like to level up. I typically do just go for the top one, but it is so it's not too expensive. Okay, I think this one.
You did get a ton of trials recently, but
yeah, exactly. I invested them all right back into the pleasure palace. So I've converted these into thrall camps over here because they are out of... Sorry, not thrall camps, marauders camps, because they are out of thralls. Tormentors holds, there you go. I could just give them to Gelt. Like, Gelt's having an absolute whale of a time up here. Wait, who is this? Is that Sale? What on earth is he doing down here?
there he is. Well, he has come to complete the ritual.
What is... Where is he? I don't like this. This feels like I'm going to have a sudden war declared on me by Sale.
I don't think he's going to go all the way there, but
We'll see. I don't trust him. I've played as him, and so I don't trust him. Right, let me have a quick look at the chat while we intern. Also, Josh, fair enough. You guys are focused on Tides of Torment. I think this is going to be about the auto resolve. I think this the same thread here. How about give us a heads up on the direction? Can you clarify if you're still talking about the? I think you're talking about the siege baiters. So I guess a question of if there's and I I don't know, Milcho, if you've had the time with all of the Tide stuff to think about it, but if there are any directions you've been looking at from the feedback from the Tides beta. Not committing to anything.
From the Tides beta? Right, you mean
Sorry, the
from the
Siege beta.
The
Yeah.
Phoenix Court.
I mean, yeah, we've seen a lot of feedback there. So apart from some small balance changes, we're looking at how we're going to do the siege attacker. I think we want to handle it in a bit of a better way, and not just small stuff like for Scarbrand not having siege attacker. That's very easy to do, but an overall thing there. Some stuff with AI behaviors and all that. So there's been a lot going on in the siege beta. But again, we are going to be able to share more news with that fairly soon, hopefully.
Yeah.
But we are taking it one step at a time.
Yeah.
Even for the next siege beta that we're planning, we are most probably not going to be implementing everything that we are planning because we're planning a lot on the sieges.
I don't know if you saw, I did manage to convince them to break their defensive alliances, and then I immediately killed them and subjugated.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this
Sales-
place.
You're still influenced by sales.
I am.
Thing that we did last time.
I'm gonna give that to Tyrion, just so he can have at least in his. I know this isn't his capital. Down here, the shrine he clung onto is his capital, but I'll let him have a full province. I'm nice like that. So Taskbit, I think, is going to have to focus on an immediate attack on either Alariel, which honestly, like, oh, that is. Look, I do not have an army really made for killing archers.
Very well.
Also, Tyrion seems to have taken a bit of a battering as well. So we'll see what happens. It's kind of going to come down to who declares war on me first. So who gets fed up of Slaanesh and Decala's puppet going around?
Right now, they were quite happy for you to deal with the Vampire Coast,
Yeah.
which they were having quite a lot of problems with, it would seem.
Yeah, and we're look at that though. It's nearly a. If I can get that pleasure
That
palace up,
province is.
that's
nice.
so. As I said on the last Dechala stream we did, I really like playing. It keeps whipping me over. I really like playing Tool, and this Dechala is, I think, maybe one of my favorite factions now. Like having just one pleasure palace to build up, and I've now.
I love the idea, not gameplay idea, but like the lore idea behind it, where she's importing thralls from
all over the world
now from Ulthuan as well,
Yeah.
just to feed into that one pleasure palace. Didn't you also build a pleasure palace in Ulthuan?
I did, yes, just as a base of
That
operations.
one is more important.
There was I saw a really great question from chat, and again, I don't know if this is one you'll be able to answer off the top of your head, but it's definitely something we can chat about internally, if not, of AI overvaluing settlements with certain buildings during trade negotiations.
I'm afraid this is not that much into my area of expertise, so
It's not in battle, is it? So,
yeah, I don't want to say something that it's not exactly like that.
yes, we are aware of it. We'll I'll tell you what, for when's the next stream? Not Friday, because that's the Eras Clash finals, and my head will be frazzled. But the next Warhammer stream we do, which I think is I think next Thursday we're going to be doing the Warhammer 1 original build stream. And I think we'll be doing that with Andy Hall. So if we get to that there, I'll try and grab an answer for that beforehand. I think, unfortunately, we're going to have to declare war on Morathi. She has the Shrine of Cain.
Yep.
This is... I don't know how... That's...
Taking advantage of the High Elves being involved in a scrap with the Vampire Coast.
This will be pretty rough.
Yep. Ranged heavy armies can be tricky for Slaanesh.
I don't know. Tar, maybe he wants to come up actually this way so he can take Phoenix Gate. At least I've got Gilgalion sitting in a gate over there. Use the woods. Well, ambush them. That's a good idea. I'm not going to declare war on them yet. I think Tar is going to have to get ready to move in as a secondary army, because I can't lose this stream because I have to spend 5 turns recruiting as Dechala after losing everyone. So Tar's going to be our backup.
Well, those are some important battles coming up, so
Yeah.
I would always suggest to fight such manually. Then again, I am the battle designer, so I usually suggest people to fight the battles manually.
I think I will also give Whitefire Tor away. It's only got a few left, and oh, look at how much money is on the table here. That is I'm helping Tyrion. I do feel like every turn I'm robbing him. You know, bit by bit, like
I
Tyrion
mean,
is
that
going
was
to.
not that much.
Okay, so we're going to launch an attack here, and the attack will be on the. I mean, I don't know if either of my armies survive this. Do you know what? It's funny because now I do think it's better for me to have swapped over to the stalk and ambush stance. After me saying I never use it, and it's the
Well, you
one
can
that I have.
always try to put to make an ambush with Dechala while using your tar
Yeah.
spit
Honestly,
to
though, look at that.
take the gate
Tyrion,
and
great
force them
job.
into coming to try and get the gate back.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what you could do. Someone said his auto-resolve for Slanesh been improved.
We haven't really done much improvements for the auto resolve for Tides of Torment specifically.
Yeah, I think
There have been bug fixes, some, but not
Yeah.
too big.
I suppose.
Slanesh always suffers a bit more in auto resolve simply because of the nature of their army. They are quite squishy, so and require a lot more control.
Yeah, I saw that there was a I saw that there were some issues fixed with that that's helped them, but those were issues fixed, right? If for an actual auto resolve change, that would be more about the looking at auto resolve holistically. It's one of those things where if you pull a lever for one faction, it's pulling it for all of the factions. Correct me if I'm wrong. So if you start to overvalue something for Slanesh, it overvalues it for them. Right, do we just go for the Shrine of Cain? And then I don't think I can actually give it to Tyrion right off the bat because he doesn't have a neighboring province, right? But the goal would be to give it to... So I'd have to go all the way over here and start leapfrogging to give this to Tyrion. I just do want the sword, and I don't think Marathi has it. I don't think anyone has it, right? I can't see a big red blob on the map.
Maybe you just don't see it yet. But, did you see Morati herself? That is not just her faction.
Yeah, I did. She's gone missing, which tells me that somewhere in these woods, I'm in real danger. But I feel like if we take the Shrine of Cain, then everything will be fine.
I guess it's fine to risk it, in a way. We are
Yeah.
doing a stream after all. Maybe I wouldn't approach it exactly like that and take more.
Yeah, I mean, I should probably be working with Tyrion, right?
Yeah.
But
And
no.
trying to do an ambusher to the Dark Elves in their land here, but
Maybe we take the Shrine of Cain and then we look to start ambushing. This is the number 9 strongest
this way
faction.
we're going to fight more battles. I'm happy.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Awesome. Okay, yeah, this will be fine. We can just auto resolve this, but like the true battle I think is going to come in the end turn. I'm not creating a vassal, right? Because the Scourge of Cain won't be able to get the Sword of Cain for me. So I'm going to occupy it. Let's do a Tormentor's Hold, because I think we're going to have to actually try and defend this location. Ooh, can I? I can't get it, can I? No, it's going to have to be Tyrion. So I don't want to build it in there so that I can gift it to him and hopefully he'll build it. If he doesn't build it, what do I do? Just keep killing him over and over until he does? He should.
He should.
Okay. Do you know what? Surprisingly, the fact that we've managed to take the Shrine of Cain in 53 minutes makes me optimistic I may get the sword. I don't like the idea of I've made Tyrion actually quite strong.
Yes. Just like Balthazar Gelt, you've made him quite strong.
Yeah, I guess, like, maybe the other thing I could do is give it to Eltharion and get Eltharion to get the sword, and then I am happy to turn on Eltharion. Oh.
Where is Eltarian's nearest settlement?
Right there.
Okay, that's not far away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not far away.
Okay, I'm going to have to engage this army to start off with. What's this looking like? Do we play this battle? How much am I going to lose? I am going to lose a unit. This looks like a fun... Let's see what the map is. This looks like it could be a fun battle to play is the thing, and I enjoy playing fun battles. Like if we took out I mean, they're fine. It's the shades, I think, are made. Oh, I mean, Sister Slaughter.
Yeah.
Corrupt the bolt thrower.
The bolt thrower?
Well, I'm looking at the levels on it as well. What are you saying? Go for all of the shades?
I mean, Shades are their backbone in this army pretty much, so I would go for them.
All right, let's create them. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll auto resolve this one then, just so we can try and get the shrine.
Well, for auto resolve, I wouldn't go for the Shades.
Oh, it's too late now, Milcho. But we survived, and we really need
This
to
was
start
not the
leveling this
important
army up.
battle.
Because this guy, he came in at level 13, which is great. I've been trying to like really have my non-demonic units be really strong here. So that's been the focus.
If we wanted to play with demons more, we would have played the Mask.
Exactly.
That's the new legendary lord that makes demons really shine.
I'll tell you what. When I was preparing for the save, I did have a mask campaign just in case that was the one that won. And my mask campaign, you won't like it, Milcho. You won't like this at all. It was I went over to the Empire and I vassalized Karl Franz. And then I declared war.
Why are you always vassalizing the Empire factions? You had vassalized Marcus Wolfgard before
I know.
that.
I got Gelt in this one. So I vassalized Karl Franz, and then I took I declared war on every single human faction. And I thought the stream that would be fun is, can we keep Karl Franz alive? I played just like 2 turns of it just to see, you know, how possible is it? How plausible is this? Turn 2, Vlad and Elspeth teamed up and destroyed Altdorf.
Guys, this is because we are always forcing Josh to play the new factions on the stream because we want him to showcase them and so on, but all he wants is to actually play another Karl Franz.
It's why all I do is recruit the humans, so you know they're there in spirit for me.
He's trying to give us hints that he wants to play Karl Franz.
I don't know if it's a hint, it's a cry. Let's get training up as well. Okay, I think we are ready for our next turn. I saw questions in chat. I saw a few of them asking about, is there a High Elf trait rework? You are very battle-focused, I'm aware, Milcho.
Yes.
So I won't throw that at you. I will...
Well, we've done updates on skill trees and such.
Yes.
Stuff that includes,
but
there has been a huge... Well, not a huge, but quite a significant overhaul in the economy and all that, on the buildings, some buildings as well.
Yeah. As for High Elf traits, I will... if someone can remind me, this is what I wanted to get. If someone would remind me, I will try and get something on that for next week as well, just to let you guys know what we're looking at. I think I want a Demon Prince. No, but I'm buffing mortals. That's the whole campaign.
Is this Tarspit?
It is.
I mean, it seems destined for Tarspit to eventually go and ascend into demonhood.
Do you think?
I mean,
right, let's do it.
I'm not sure if that's the best choice gameplay-wise right now, considering his army and so on.
Why would you? I've already done it. It's too late now.
No, I was saying that even though it's probably not the best gameplay choice, I would still do this.
All right, good. We're gonna have to go. We've lost so many levels from this, so we are, you know, we've knocked back down.
Whenever I play campaign, I like to immerse myself in the lore of what's going on right now as much as possible. Like, should this character right now ascend to demonhood and so on?
Well, I mean, is there
should
any
the name change slightly?
Yeah.
Demon.
I don't know. I mean, look, Milcho, I'm not...
Make it sound more Latin. I don't know.
I mean, I was gonna write Demon Tarspit, but
you missed the A.
Oh yeah. Do you know what? I think that's pretty on brand for Tarspit to have a missing letter as well. If anyone in chat comes up with a better name, then that'll be the name.
Such typos are always amazing.
Yeah.
I know that the battle team, we had t-shirts of just like those were battle team, and we misspelled battle with 2 L's instead of 2.
That's very funny. How was that
awesome.
pronounced?
We still have them on shirts. It's awesome.
Okay, I think we're gonna get attacked, Milcho. I think we're gonna have a pretty rough end of turn here. I think there's armies here ready to
Well, I mean,
strike.
that was obvious.
Hold on, but before we get attacked and die, maybe we can get an opulent gift for Dechala. What does the Gift of Adoration do? Gift of Adoration's really nice. I mean, Gift of Perfect Death seems like the obvious one, right?
Yes.
So let's do the obvious thing, and we can give something to someone else, like maybe the Gift of Adoration for one of the heroes we've got with us.
Do you have something else that causes terror and so on? I think you have the Brayton as well. So
yeah, I do. And you can see, like, my weapons aren't great. Like, I really do need. I mean, I can't steal his weapon, but that would be nice. And like others are really, they're lacking weapons overall. So who wants the Gift of Adoration? I mean, you've got the Mask of E. And also, I guess my Sorcerer, because he's on the War Shrine, he is kind of usually going to be in the thick of it. Okay. I feel like if I give it to my Druki Anointed, they're just going to run off, and the area of effect will be lost. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh. Come on. Oh. Okay, we've survived.
Okay, they didn't attack.
Survived turn 1. I don't know what's happened with Tyrion, because we did kind of drag him into this war with no preparation. Okay, there we go. Let's see the situation. Has Marathi appeared? All right, we've got another 20 stack there, and Taskbit is not really healthy enough to take that on. If I stick him on the bridge, then maybe we can get a choke point battle there. Alistair the White Lions come and taken the first province, so I think now give this to Tyrion.
Weren't you thinking about Eltarion?
Oh, you're right. I was. I'd need to take. Oh no, I think I can just go straight for this. Oh, that's where Marathi is.
Oh, she's beaten Eltarion.
She has, and Artharians had to run all the way back. Who do you think's most likely to make the Sword of Cain for me, Artharion or Tyrion?
Well, right now it looks like Tyrion is more likely, because Tyrion is quite strong.
He
and
is.
She probably have some good economy to quickly be able to make it. I don't know how hard is Eltarion losing to.
He's doing all right. Strength rank 40, and I mean I'm gonna come in and attack as well.
If you keep attacking Marathi from the back and she returns, it's.
Oh, that's not what I want to give you. Yeah, I'd have to take. Oh, I'd have to give him, I think, a couple to get there, and the problem is then it's the same problem of like making my enemies stronger. Okay, I think we'll take this place because I think Tyrion will take over here. And then we can work it out when we've got all of the... Oh, no. I just saw Marathi. Once we've got all the cards, then we can work out how to play them. Well, that's interesting. We could be the ultimate Slaanesh faction.
I mean, getting the Coat of Pleasure?
Yeah. I think the problem's going to be... I don't want him. I'm the I don't want someone else going around causing chaos in the name of Slaanesh on Ulthuan. That's me. That's my job. I think we.
Or send your vassals to do it. I don't know.
I want to. If I want to give this to Eltharion, I have to give this to Eltharion
Okay,
first,
let's think of it like that. What's your end goal right now?
I want the Sword of Cain. I have no idea if I can wield it, but I want the Sword of Cain.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You want the Sword of Cain.
Okay.
Wielding it is beside the point right now. So what do we need to do to get the Sword of Cain?
I think I need to give the shrine to Eltharion. Right? So if I give the shrine of Kurnos, and then I can give the shrine of Cain?
Wouldn't it be easier if you give it to Tyrion?
It would. It would be a lot easier if I gave it to Tyrion, but I don't want to kill Tyrion. I don't want to turn on him. Oh, but it is funny, isn't it?
But yes, what's the point of your campaign? So what are you trying to do? Imagine you're safe as yourself as the color right now.
Okay.
What is your goal with this?
I think I want to unite all of Ulthuan under one High Elf banner. I think having Tyrion as the leader of Ulthuan, but also secretly us being the leader of Ulthuan, is quite fun. So I think we keep Tyrion alive. I think we give this to Eltharion. We hope Eltharion gets the sword, and then we kill Eltharion.
Okay. I mean, this is your safe.
Hey, don't put that on me. At least we'll get a bunch of money.
I mean, for me, that's always the best thing about war campaigns.
Yeah.
Try and imagine what you want to achieve with this one. For example, whenever I play, I don't really look at the victory conditions as
Yeah.
much, unless I'm trying to specifically do something. But usually, I don't care at all about the victory conditions. I set my own victory conditions for each campaign.
Yeah,
This is what I want to achieve
I do
in this
similar.
campaign, and yeah, I go on about seeking how I can best do that.
So I actually think I do need to take Tor and Lek, right? I need to chain the settlements needed to give this to him. Is that right? Can you give... Okay, it's separated by sea. Can you give the Shrine of Cain to someone? Is my entire
Um,
plan flawed from the very start?
no, you should be able to give it.
Let's see. Yeah, I can give... If I can give Tyrion the Shrine of Cain, then if I... This has become such a complex diplomatic situation where really I just want... I want to kill someone who can get a sword for me. I'm effectively trying to use an elf as a key so that I can then go and unlock the door that I want.
I mean, this sounds like a pretty interesting campaign to me.
Yeah, okay, let's take Tor and Lek. Let's hope... I don't think Tyrion can make it there. And then we'll go and we'll take the... Oh, no. Oh, I think this looks fun to
Oh,
me.
this is a winnable battle. This is a winnable battle.
It
Especially if
is.
you corrupt some units.
I was thinking of corrupting the Cold One chariots, but the
No, the
Cold One
Cold One-
knights I just spotted. Would you do who would you do as your last one? I've got the knights. I could just do a dark shields.
I mean, you have to look at your army first as well.
Yeah,
So
I haven't really got much mobility here. I've got one ranged unit.
yeah, exactly. This is a different type of army. So the cold ones you should probably not be worried as much about. The black corsairs.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're thinking oh wow, I just saw the Blackguard.
Yeah, blackguard.
Okay. Blackguard, maybe not the Corsairs, and maybe what's just is there anything really high level? No. Maybe then just a Black Ark Corsairs.
Yeah, the corsairs and guards.
Alright, they're corrupted.
Discounts like the
Oh.
better place right now.
Alright, let's and also I got a bunch of these.
Are you looking to auto resolve it?
No.
Or
No. I think we're gonna have to fight this. I got a bunch of missile block.
you want to see Demon Tar Spit?
I did. And I thought, let's make sure they don't die. So if I give like a good front line, in fact, I should probably be giving these to the Slangors, right? Because they're going to be right up front. If I give loads of people missile block, I figured that would help. That way, they can shoot us, and we don't care. Well, half of the army don't care. The other half...
This battle, did you check the battle map? Oh, it's a choke point
It
battle
is.
map.
Yeah, but a choke point battle map where we don't have any ranged, really.
Yeah.
So... don't get me wrong. I love to be fighting on a choke point, but actually, when I want to be overwhelming them and flanking them, a single point, I think maybe I want to draw them in, right?
Yeah, you want to draw them in somewhere in the forests.
Yeah,
so-
and if I can hide some Slangors here, I can draw them in, and then I can get the flank, and that will go
If you
perfectly
manage to
fine.
pull that off, it's going
What
to
do you
be
mean?
very,
What
very
do you
fun.
mean if I manage to pull that off?
Well, it's pretty close to where they're going to deploy, so they might notice the Slangors. I would
This'll-
put them further onto the left flank,
You
just
think-
in case.
You think over here?
Yeah.
Okay, this will work. And trust me, when it does,
Because if they see the Slangors are dead.
yeah, it'll be. Yeah. Where's my... There's a unit in the woods over here. Oh, yeah, this will be fun. Okay, here we go. Oh, have we... I don't get any raid notifications, but someone said Lionheart's Legion and Pixelated Apollo raid. So if that's true, then welcome, everyone. If it isn't, then congratulations, you tricked me, because I will never know. Okay. Let's have a look. I think if we draw them in, so we look like we're going to want to fight them here, and they're attacking us, right? Yeah. So we draw them in, and
It will
then
be attacked.
try and funnel them into here and hold them with the... Because we've got good chosen and warriors, right?
Yep.
And they've got good missile block. 60%.
This is good, Missile Block.
Yeah, 80% for the ones with the marks on. I really wish I'd given that guy a mark. But I think that's... If we can have them shooting into them as we fall back, I'll be a happy Slanesh lad. This is going to be a little bit of like a Roman tactic, well, Carthaginian tactic here of pull them back in, don't let them realise that they're being pulled back in, and then deal with them there. They didn't notice the Slangors.
Yep.
So this is looking decent. So if we retreat to here, I don't mind being shot. They've got 360-degree missile defense, right? Because of the mark on them.
Well, are all of them marked?
All but this guy. That is
Okay.
the one that they're shooting. But apart from him, they're all fine. So just keep pulling them back in. Are they just going to sit there and shoot me? Oh, that's exactly what I would do, so that's very upsetting.
They don't have that much missiles.
No, I mean, they've got them, and then they've got them, and then they've got more back here. They are going to kill him. Like, the missile block's decent, but it's not incredible. And, like, these guys, they've got big... They're throwing javelins, aren't they? Yeah.
Yep.
I think we have to just keep pulling back. Even though we got missile block, I want them to commit too much to being in here that then they can't get away from the Slangors.
You have only 3 units of Slangors. It's not like you're building
Hey,
up a
these
huge-
Slangors are going to win the entire battle. You trust me. I don't want Demon Tarspit to die, but I can absolutely see myself trying to flank with him, forgetting about him, and him getting shot out the sky. So we'll see if that happens.
Are they targeting the Praetor?
I think
Yeah.
they're targeting my Demon Prince.
Ah, yeah, the Demon Prince.
Do you think these guys
You
are?
don't have a Praetor here.
I mean, I can start hitting them with my Druki now. My devotees of Slanesh. I think they are shooting. They're shooting everything that's a big target. But if I can start shooting them, there we go. That's going to force them to start moving in. Because really, what I want here is they don't have much.
The advantages of Slanesh now having access to some ranged units.
Yeah, I can start.
Even though they're not very effective themselves.
It's just useful to put pressure on them, right?
Yep.
Oh, they've
It
decided.
just opens up different tactics.
Okay, so we pulled them back. They are shooting at some of my main characters.
And here they go.
Cool. All right, we've got ourselves a battle. When do you think they've committed too much and I can reveal my Slangor trap?
Well, you need to start committing your infantry before you do that.
I do. Have they gone? They've just ignored me, haven't they? And oh, yeah, you can fight him. That's fine. I don't think that's going to go well for him. Oh, whoa! There was a huge explosion over there. All right, let's spring the trap.
Yep, now you need to go.
Ideally, I don't like them. I don't like the engagement being this far forward, to be honest. Because like I was hoping to be able to really get them from the sides and the back. Their spellcaster is a real problem for me, so I'm going to see if I can just take them out. Right, Striker, let's get him involved. Please correct me on the pronunciation, because I'm just going to get it wrong every time.
I don't know if I know the right pronunciation for him. I just call him Stirkar. Their swords being near.
The irony is, I said, oh, it's fine. That's a fine engagement. But actually, I would like him to be able to move up a little bit more. He's kind of bogged down by all of these harpies. Oh, they are getting good attacks off, though. Right, well, at least...
Make sure your Slangors engage in nice charges.
Yep. Here they come. It's the old, very long flank that we've been planning. They are not as
They're
fast
going
as
to start regrouping now, or are they chasing the Demon Prince?
these
Yeah, they're chasing the Demon Prince.
These harpies are very annoying on my sorcerer. Right, we can get a lash in there as well. Someone said, how about your own caster? That's what we're... Don't you worry, as soon as Slicing Shards is back. Is that all? Is that going to be... That is going to be definitely the biggest clump of enemies, isn't it? Right, the Slangors, they've not done well, Milcho. They've been hit by chariots. But the good news is, I think we have chased off their wizard.
Hit the others in the back. Make sure that all their lines crumble. Dark Elves are not that great.
They've got their is it murderous prowess? All right, let's do a little. I mean, he's not super in the front lines, so it's not going to do a huge amount. But actually, I'm going to try and use it to push him forward to get involved more. There you go. That looked like an almost decently intentional use of that. And then just, I think another lash. I think they're actually broken already, aren't they? I don't think I need it. There we go. Look, the Slangors did a job in the end. They managed to catch the chariots that were harrying us from behind.
Chariots are not the best target for Slangors.
Hey, but you know what? It's more about the flank. I think, unfortunately, the best use of my Demon Prince
And
is to
Darspit
chase.
did what he was supposed to do.
He
Their
did.
Enemy sorcerer is out.
He did, and he tar pitted them. All right, there we go. And we lost, I think, As long as it's not a Pyrrhic victory, we've lost less than was predicted. What is it? It's these chariots left, right? They're not unbreakable. They've just really decided that they want to be involved. So let's just whittle down that leadership. They are still casting massive spells, though. I swear, it's not as much of a foregone conclusion of...
Make sure Stirkar is involved as well. He himself is quite solid in the fight.
I think if I can just swarm them and surround them, they've got the spell on them now. There we go. With that spell, just eking into -1 leadership. 7. If I can just have them break, that would be lovely. My Demon Prince is coming back, and he did have a speed buff. There we go. There we go. I see there's a bit of a discussion going on in chat, I think, about balance. I think kind of more referring as well back to our earlier discussion of balance of, ultra competitive balance versus fun and thematic, I think is what that discussion is going on there. I don't know for sure, though, because I only have a limited selection of chat that I can see before it scrolls off and I've lost it. Close victory we'll take. Do you think, if you were Marathi, would you feel really betrayed right now?
Nope.
You knew this was probably coming. Someone asked if we can show the Demon Prince skills. Of course we can.
We haven't really changed the Demon Prince skills. We actually buffed up their damage a little bit.
Okay, so they'll be looking a bit stronger.
We made them a bit more armor piercing. Actually, if you
yeah.
check the weapon strength on your Demon Prince, not the attack, but the weapon strength itself.
Whoa!
Yeah, you can see that it now actually has a more armor piercing profile.
That'll be how I managed to destroy the other Lord in combat so quickly. Maybe I'm going to put some more points into combat here then. Let's make sure we're getting hits. Milcho, I'll ask you to explain something that I haven't prepared you to explain, but I'm hoping you'll have something more than I have off the top of your head. What is, so for people who don't kind of dig deeply into those stats, what is the difference between melee attack and weapon strength?
So melee attack determines how likely you are to land your hit whenever you are attacking an enemy. There is always a minimum percent of chance for you to hit someone, but depending on your melee attack and the enemy's melee defense is determined if the attack is actually going to be a hit or a miss.
Yep.
So the more melee attack you have, the more likely you are to hit your enemy. The less melee defense they have, again, the more likely you are to hit them. So, and the weapon strength is basically how much damage is going to be applied to that target or targets, if it's multiple ones, which is again based on the armor of the targets. So that's when armor comes into play. And the damage is divided into 2 types, which is regular base damage and armor piercing damage.
Yep.
So the armor piercing damage is always going to ignore the armor in the calculation. So it doesn't matter if they have 100 armor, 200 armor. The armor piercing damage is always going to be applied, and the base damage is going to be reduced by said armor.
That makes sense to me. Thank you very much for explaining that. I've absolutely bankrupted Artharian. There's like that purchase in America, isn't it? Like the Louisiana purchase where it's like for $1 or something. That's what we're doing here. We're giving the Shrine of Cain for $1 in the hopes of
California.
Yeah, it's if you could just unlock the temple in the Shrine of Cain, that would be really nice, Eltharion. And I promise we won't do anything awful to you as soon as that temple's open. We will go and fight Marathi, but like Marathi's actually cut him off over here. So we're gonna have to keep him alive. A part of me.
You can just try and give it to Tyrion.
No,
again,
it's too late.
Depends.
It's too late. The campaign here is we're gonna help Tyrion. We're not gonna turn on Tyrion unless he really upsets me. Then we will turn on Tyrion. Weapon strength. Yeah, I guess he has been getting involved in melee a bit more. Right. Dechala, how to continue specking here. I mean, we could go down Glamour of Slaanesh is pretty nice. Oh, we also have a unit we can recruit next turn. Maybe we'll do a demonic attraction. Okay, honestly, Phantasmagoria and Slicing Shards are my two absolute favorites. Like I like Lash. It's good, but
Yeah.
like slicing shards, I don't know. There's some. It just does. It's not even the damage. I just love the look of it, of like all of the meteors falling from the sky.
I mean, it doesn't hit the same way as a comet, but
No,
yeah, it's pretty nice to look at.
do we? I think we upgrade up. We're staying here. There's a discussion here of, and I think it's a discussion we're aware of, but I don't think I think Milcho kind of spoke about it before. But the focus at the moment isn't on making any further changes to the build. It's, I mean, we're out in 2 days, so we're not trying to make any changes because those kinds of things have to be verified and tested. But more of a looking at. We've seen there has been discussion about stuff like high elf hero capacity. Um, I don't think Milcho, you are again. I've put a battle person.
Yeah, this is more again the campaign
Yeah.
side of things, so I'm not the best person to answer this. But the thing I can say is that we are keeping an eye on no feedback.
Yeah.
Most on our forum, because the forum is where we can moderate stuff and find everything that's official. So this is the best place for us to look at feedback.
Yeah.
But we also look at on Discord, official channels. We look at even in Reddit or YouTube videos or whatever that comes to mind. We like to browse around and check what people think about different stuff. So we are constantly looking at feedback, and we are considering what can and what cannot be entered and why we can or cannot do something.
Yeah.
As Josh said, right now, the build is pretty much locked, unless there is something that's making the game crash or not run or things like that. It's going to stay that way.
Yeah, the build you're seeing today is, I think, a week and a half old, so there won't be any dramatic changes from this, but there may be some extra polish.
Yes, very little, but explosion.
Yeah.
We continue work on it, so we continue fixing bugs. We are improving stuff, but all that we are doing right now, for example, this week, it's going to go into the first patch and not into the release build. It's how it usually goes around. Also, keep in mind that, again, the 4th of December, this Thursday, it's going to be a very big day for us. I think this is when we are also unlocking
with
the Immortal Empires for the
yeah.
owners of Warhammer 1 and Warhammer 2. So we are also focusing on that quite a lot because there have been a lot of issues with unit ownerships and that sort of stuff in our internal tests and builds.
Yeah.
So we are making sure that players who own just Warhammer 1 or Warhammer 2 have the smoothest possible experience in Immortal Empires. There is no stuff left out or of things that they already used to own.
Yeah.
And so on.
Exactly.
So this is another thing, very big thing that we are focusing on.
Yep. And I think that's something maybe that it's one of those more kind of behind the scenes things. The amount of testing and work that goes into so I think it's a really great example because it's probably one of the single largest changes made to like the back end of
it's exactly those are changes that the players are not really going to see, because for the players it's just going to be, if you own Warhammer 1, now you can play Mortal Empires.
For us,
sounds like a simple thing to do, but I can assure you it's not just pressing the enable Warhammer 1 in Immortal Empires button.
Yeah, it's we want to make sure that people have all of the content, right? And when we made Warhammer 1, we didn't design it in mind for, in 10 years time we'll unlock Warhammer 3 Immortal Empires for everyone. So there was a lot of work there, but it looks like people are really excited for that as well. I'm excited to see.
We've been fixing a ton of stuff, especially when it comes to quest battles or stuff like that, because some quest battles might include units that are from different DLCs that players do not really own, and so on, and how do we do with this and that, and so on.
So there's all those
things. Hopefully, everything is going to run smoothly, and people are going to enjoy Immortal Empires.
But if not, we'll be on standby to.
Yeah, we are also, because at one point it was not able for people to play multiplayer battles with people that were owning just Warhammer 1 or 2.
Yeah.
And this is not what we intended. We wanted to make sure for people who own Warhammer 1 content to be able to play with people that own everything. For example, of course, they're not going to be able to play with Slaanesh or Dechala unless they purchase it. But still, we want the community to grow and the multiplayer community as well to grow too. So we want those to be enabled. And we made sure we did that. Hopefully, everything works smoothly.
Yeah.
But all we can do is just test stuff internally. Once it's out there, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. It's
As I said, Thursday, big day for us.
it is. Milcho, would you take this peace treaty? She's not
Big
really our
man.
problem. She's Eltharion's problem. But then we don't want her to kill Eltharion.
I mean, I wouldn't, because this is what I'm focused on right now. I want her to basically stop being a thing so Eltarion can get the sword
Yeah, you're right.
and get the sword for ourselves after that.
And I'm glad you mentioned it, because it's been on my notes to mention for, I kid you not, 2.5 weeks. In that it said initially in the FAQ that you wouldn't be able to play competitive multiplayer, but yes, you can. There is the ability there with the content that you own to be able to play competitive multiplayer if you only own Warhammer 1 or 2.
That's the intention. Yes.
Okay, I'm stuck between a Davies and an Alyssa here. I think Davies is in trouble. I think Tyrion can handle Davies. So I think, keep moving on. I would like to get a Tormentor's Hold here, right next to Eltharion.
Okay.
Because when
That's going to be useful for later.
Yeah, when we turn on him, and I can see... Oh, look at that! He's doing it! He's doing it!
Yeah.
Hold on, do we want a cult in there? Just so we can keep an eye for really on
Can
what's
you do
going
a cult
on.
there? Yeah, you should be able to.
I hope so. Oh,
I don't think by the time you get your cultist there, isn't it already going to be?
what already? Yeah, but that's only the level 1, right? You got to build it up to level 2 to be able to actually get the sword out.
Okay.
Is it level 2 or level 3? Someone in the chat will know.
I think you had to do one upgrade. I don't remember if it was from 1 to 3 directly or from 1 to 2, but I think it's only one upgrade after building
level 2.
building initially.
So when that's built, what I want to establish is the cult that buffs them up. So makes it like increases income and growth, and so we can let's just help them get that sword out. Oh no, maybe I should have taken the piece.
I mean, you need to defend Eltarion. That's the idea.
I didn't see. Oh no.
Your words are
All right. Well, we've got Taskbit as our backup army for if Dechala dies, but I don't want Vigo to die. All right. Well, do you know what? If I'm not in an ambush position, am I? I don't think I'm in the woods. Oh, am I? 70% shot, but I'm not in ambush stance. There is no, I'm not.
No, not here.
So that won't help me. Will it? Will it help me? Am I at all able to ambush while I'm not in ambush stance? Not sure.
Sorry, what?
If I give myself a plus 50% chance, that won't help me because I'm not in ambush stance, right?
Yep.
Then maybe. I mean,
to be able to ambush.
Thing is, Stalk for the whole army is also pretty nice.
Stalking pleasure seekers.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go for Stalk, because if we do get attacked by both of these at the same time, I would rather...
Well, can't you get Starspit to come in and help out?
I could, but then if they both die, because they'll all be tired.
I mean, come on, you're not going to lose that battle. It's going to be a huge battle.
I'm kind of up for just trying to take this on with Dechala. I'd love to have one more unit. Do you know what? He could get involved. Striker could run on over. I know there's not...
You fear that both Dechala and Starspit are going to die?
No, I think it's more... I think it's more fun to do it this way.
Okay.
And that's the way I roll.
Yeah, I mean, controlling big armies can sometimes be daunting as well.
Someone asked which football team do I support. I hope this doesn't break your heart. I don't watch football. I only watch Formula 1. So if anyone wants to talk Formula 1 to me, I'm happy to do so. So I can't lose both the champions. Okay. Someone said, will passive AI be addressed? So we have put out a series of patches and fixes. I think there is more being looked into.
Yes.
I will say from my personal experience on this build so far, I've seen a lot of very different factions winning big wars. Like I've seen a lot of pretty big empires. So
There have been a lot of updates to the AI in campaign and how they do.
So I'm hoping you guys see similar. Oh, that feels really pointed that they've got Demonettes of Slanesh.
I mean, it's the cult of pleasure.
I
one of
know,
the
but this
factions.
is... How dare you use my own tactics against me? Milcho, what am I... You're Mr. Battle. What am I corrupting here?
The demonettes. Yeah.
I mean, I probably have I have a decent amount of movement, so I'm not actually that worried about their ranged if I can separate them off.
Yep. So with the code with Moati specifically in the code of pleasure, you need to hit them with this army because Tarspit was a different story. But with this army, you need to hit them as hard as fast as possible. So I would corrupt. I wouldn't bother that much with shades or any other ranged units. Dread spears are probably not worth it.
Yep. So
disregard
the
it,
chat
anything-
thinks go for all the shades. I mean, the Sisters of Slaughter... the thing is, I'm not too worried about reinforcements. Like, it feels like...
you should corrupt from the main army.
Yeah, we've
because
got
you
to try and win
want
this
to
quick.
go in and strike at them really hard and fast.
How... If I corrupt, what does corrupting do in terms of... there we go. Because I'm thinking like this... this speed minus 25 might be quite nice on some of these cavalry, so I can catch them quicker. I don't want to be... I don't have much to answer with. And like the missile strength on these guys is also low that it doesn't feel worth it. But then these guys are super buffed up. All right,
What happened to the Druki Anointed? Were they in this army or were they with Tarspit? Or did you lose the Druki Anointed?
I think we've just worked out where the one missing unit is. When on earth did my Druki Anointed die?
Because right now I see just 3 devotees that I'm not really sure what they're doing in this army.
I don't know where they died. I don't know when they died. But they're dead, all right? Milcho, you've got to move on. I'm sorry. They're dead, all right? I don't have to tell you.
And Steelcar is not here?
Did he not make it in? No, there's 2 missing units. He must not have made it in. Okay. Oh, he must be literally right outside then. Oh, this has actually become quite painful. Maybe I shouldn't have... Okay, I panic bought one of each set of marks, okay? So here's what I'm thinking we do. The speed one, I want to give to the Pleasure Seekers.
They're already extremely fast.
But they don't have Devastating Flanker, right?
No, they do.
Do they?
I think so.
Oh, okay. I take it back. They're not getting them. The Chosen are slow, but I don't care about them being slow. I kind of feel like the Ecstasy...
they're not slow for Chosen. Those are the fast Chosen you're going to see, but...
Yeah, but they're not going to be, Demonettes level. So I'm thinking maybe the damage resistance on those guys.
Yep.
Even though it's not super leveled up. Sloth I mean, this could be quite good on the Pleasure Seekers because it will slow down who they're trying to catch and if they're trying to run away.
Yes, that is true.
So let's buy another set of them. We'll put them on. I actually also think the Praeton that would be pretty good on. Everyone's going to get a mark for this. Everyone's getting a mark. So the champions, I'd be tempted to give them...
The champions are going to be one of your most important units in this setup.
We could give them speed.
Because they're very fast.
Yeah.
Make sure they do not run in front of the rest of your army and get shot to shreds.
That's what I was going to say. So maybe Coy Denial for them to give them the missile block. I'm also going to put Coy Denial on my Praeton because otherwise, absolutely, I will forget about it and it will die. I mean, it may still, but it gives it more of a chance. Okay, so we got them. Can you put multiple marks on someone?
No.
Oh, then these must be old marks underneath them. Center of Despair, I will do... I think some of the other guys who are going to be frontline. So if I can mix these up, then we're making sure that there's a mixture of people who can take a lot of damage and people who are causing leadership debuffs, right?
I mean, you already have Terror on Dechala and the
Yeah.
Brayton, so on, because you equip the item. You have a lot of ways to cost there. So
That's true. I think it's more of if the Dechala and the Praetor are off doing something else. I never really use Supreme Ascendancy.
you should, with the amount of marks you've put right now,
Yep.
you should be able to win this battle relatively easy.
Why are you
As
saying this to
long
me? That is a.
so, no pressure, no
Why
pressure.
would you say that to me? That means what would you put on the? I guess to help counter their ranged Koi denial on my own ranged.
Are you looking to outshoot them?
No, but I'm looking to not lose my own ranged to if they get a couple of good flurries off.
Am I going to have to start citing the Art of War from Sun Tzu here?
It's,
Well,
look, this is the most thralls. This decadence I've ever invested in a
Usually-
single army.
whenever you're approaching a difficult battle, you should ask yourself basically what needs to happen for me to win,
Yep.
and what needs to happen for the enemy to win, and just avoid the thing that happens for the enemy,
Yep.
and try to do the thing that you want.
So we have got a choke point.
So basically, you need to strike at them
Yeah.
really fast in
Because
this map.
if they
It's the same map. You
Yeah.
didn't move from last time.
no, they're gonna sit there and they're gonna wait for those reinforcements, and I can't.
No, you need to
really afford-
cross and get at them as soon as possible.
So if we split the pleasure seekers up, then, and really I've only got my slangors to join them. Everyone else is just gonna have to run. I should have given everyone the speed mark. Think about how fast we'd get across here right now. Okay. Do you think we run? That's the
Yeah,
tactic. We run. All right.
Absolutely.
All right. Let's run.
I would still place them in a.
No, it's fine. I will work out what we need to be doing when we get closer to the.
You don't want the pleasure seekers to be isolated and everybody to
No.
shoot at them before.
So I'll have these guys moving around.
So make
there.
sure they move.
Yeah, they're moving around the outsides. Everything has got stride, right? So I have some level
Yeah,
of.
all Slaanesh units pretty much have strider because the mark of Slaanesh
Yeah.
just gives strider.
Stalk as well. Sorry, that's the other one I meant. They all have stalk because of my.
Yeah, because of the mark that you used on command.
I told you I'd fly him off and get him killed immediately, so that's working nicely. All right, so we're kind of harassing them back here, and we want them to second guess what they're trying to do.
You need to start attacking the outliers, the ones on the flanks.
Yeah.
Try not to do it on the spears.
I mean, look at that. That's a big blob of ranged.
Yep.
That's a big blob. If we can get in there, that would be fantastic. Right. These guys, I think, are going to hold this point.
Engage immediately. Make sure you have something to stop on those chariots.
Yep.
Dechala or your sorcerer.
Yep.
It's going to be a fast battle. With Slaanesh, it's always the battles are always a bit trickier because they are going to happen fast.
I should have done that before. That's fine. Right. So we have got slicing shards that I think we'll call in.
If you
here.
can keep cycle charging with the pleasure seekers
Yep.
and not leave them too much exposed to melee. Also, make sure that the champions of Slaanesh are engaged well because those are very heavy hitters. And yeah, the pleasure seekers are just mowing down everything.
Oh, that's what we like to see. That's a lot of damage. All right, I'm kind of keeping the slangors hidden here now. Maybe I should go for a.
Involve them in the melee.
Everyone's getting involved.
They
All
need
right.
to be there.
I don't look. Here's the thing. I'm gonna go and fight this side first for the simple
They
reason.
have devastating flanker. Just charge them in the back.
Yeah. The simple reason is I want to call one of these in. So I'll call that in, and then I will go and smash into the other side. Hold on. Wait, if you're there, where's my? So Marathi's coming straight away.
You forgot about the Brayton again.
I
That's
didn't
fine.
forget about the Brayton. He's doing his own thing. All right, so these guys here, I just want the pleasure seekers from them to come in. Look at that damage, though.
those are-
Dechala, where is Marathi? Marathi's gone straight for Dechala. In fact, Marathi looking pretty angry at these
Morale is
elves.
not going to beat Dechala in a fight,
No.
I think. So
And now I think we can call in the...
you can reduce her attack.
Yeah. I was waiting to call in the champions for the reinforcements, but I think it looks like this side here is going to be...
Now make sure the pleasure seekers are not the ones that are being charged
Yep.
and taking the blunt of it.
Let's pull them back out. Is this... Yeah, these are some of their own units here. So we'll get one there, and we'll just have one engage these range units. So really, I want to create another slicing shards opportunity over here. But there's a lot of people involved in combat stuck with heroes. I have got a Doom Bolt, but I think this guy's... Oh, I could probably hit him with a Doom Bolt without hitting my own people too much, right? Right?
Yes.
That won't do too much.
Overcast it.
It's only a bound one, unfortunately. There we go. That probably did do too much damage to my own people. So yeah, if
I think in the first patch we are actually slightly nerfing Doombolt.
How could you? Right, let's try and with the guys who
I
are
think we're
here.
just lowering the overcast damage by about 200, maybe. I don't remember the exact number we settled on.
Blimey, slicing shards, when you get it to pop off, is very strong. I may have killed my own... Is that the Slangors? They are a sacrifice that I'm willing to make. Right, the Pleasure Seekers and also these melee units can get involved from the side. I'm kind of using the Pleasure Seekers as one massive blob at the moment, but I should start just trying to harass
I
them.
don't think they currently have anything that can defeat your Pleasure Seekers. I mean, your Pleasure Seekers and Champions of Slanesh, this is the core of your army right now. Those are some very elite, very expensive units.
Did anyone see where Marathi went? Is she dead? She may be dead. This does feel like if I can... Defeating her here, and look at that, like the charges from these guys.
That's a mess of a battle.
Hey, you can't say that every battle. There we go. Yeah, there's the army losses kicking in.
Yeah, that's...
Look, the tactics worked. All right, we rushed through. We managed to force them to clump up on the sides, so we could get. Look at the kills of slicing shards. Weird question: are you guys happy with the slicing shards amount of projectiles relative to the radius size? I am very happy with slicing shards. Personally, I actually think every character in Slanesh should get. In fact, no, unless I play against them, then I fully change my mind. I mean, this wizard I've fully spec'd into trying to get as much damage into slicing shards and spell intensity as I can. This is his one job, is to sit here and do slicing shards, so it's glad he was able to do it well. I mean, the champion's doing a pretty good job as well, like 200 kills between the... 250 to 300 kills between them.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're a very dangerous unit.
They are. I don't think we lost anything, which was the goal, to try and hold off here. I mean...
No, you did excellent. But yeah, those slicing shards really did a lot of damage.
Let's just hide the Prayton kills number. There we go. Prayton was doing a lot of work. He was out there distracting Marathi, which was a really important job for me. There we go. And is that a... No. I just want a new sword. Okay. I mean, we'd be insane not to replenish here, right?
Yeah, you need replenishment. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, they'll be back. We're on very hard campaign difficulty, so it's not going to take them long to recover. You know Malagor, is it Malagor the Dark Omen? Is their full name. I keep saying Maglan the Dark Marshal, and in my head thinking, what's a Beastman doing over here? I mean, that Rampage's standard will be pretty nice for a unit of Pleasure Seekers.
I mean,
You think it's overkill?
Yeah, at one point it starts being overkill.
That's all all I believe in is... I mean, also bearing in mind I've got demonic influence from these, so actually everyone's getting an increased missile block chance for these 4 Pleasure Seekers, which is helping everyone survive a bit as well. Right, that is... Okay, Shrine of Cain I no longer have sight over, so I definitely want a cultist over there. I see someone in chat saying, can we get you sent a microphone? We will. Like, I think when we started doing the streams... Gosh, how long have we been doing streams? 6 months? I started streaming about 6 months ago. We got a bunch of stuff, and we were like, right, we'll stick with it until we need to do a bit of a refresh of the equipment we've got. Oh my gosh, Stryker was assassinated.
Ooh.
That's why he wasn't there. I can't believe that. That is so insulting. But yeah, the point I was making was that we have our last stream on the, I think, 18th of this month, and after that we'll probably take a break until maybe early Feb. so that we can have a look at doing some revamps of some of the things that we need to fix up that I can't fix while also trying to get streams prepared each week. So stuff like mics, like backlighting, all of those kinds of things. We'll just see if we have the time to fix up.
And I don't have any streaming equipment here.
Exactly. Milcho is coming to us from a conference room in Sofia, which is very kind of
I'm
him.
basically in the studio. They pulled me from my seat. Come do stream.
Hold on.
So yeah, I'm in one of the conference rooms here in
Yes.
Sofia.
Yeah.
Mostly observing Josh actually win and achieve his goals.
What can I say? It's rare, but it's lovely when it happens. The Shrine of Cain, I think that's still rank 1, so we need to get the Shrine of Cain ranked up. Can I just... Oh my... How did I get so much money? When did this happen? Was it... Must have been the battles. Oh, let's give him some money. Please build the shrine. We only have 15 minutes left on this stream. I need them to build it for me. I need the sword. All right, we can take out someone here. Milcho, do you feel a strong urge to backseat watching Josh play?
I mean, it has been fun. I like the type of campaign that you're doing. Honestly, when I was playing Dechala, I never went to Ulthuan with her.
Oh yeah,
And this is a really fun way to do it.
it's I'm really
depends on what your goals are, and this is what I love about this game is just how vastly different that can be for different people. If you just want to win the campaign, you can actually do it much easier. If you stay in the Katai provinces, probably fight Seo as well a bit. Usually I fight Balthazar Gelt as well. I don't just make him my puppet. But yeah, it's been fun watching this.
Yeah, I enjoy. I think like the content creators, they always have a really varied set of let's plays, but it means that you can, through all of those, you can kind of get the gist of the intended experience. I like to play Total War a bit differently. I do like to play very thematically. And unfortunately, as the person who's volunteered to do all the streaming, that means the community gets to watch the thematic streams too, and not necessarily the intended design way. Okay, I think Tarspit is going to have to get ready actually to ambush Eltharion. I think that's going to be...
Yeah, you need to be ready for this if you want the sword.
Demon Tarspit. You have to use this full title. He works hard to earn that title. Okay. I think we need to just start ending turns to try and get the Shrine of Cain built up so I can betray Eltharion. I'm kind of happy with where this is at. Should I be using these spells? I think the problem is these spells for me sometimes I'm not fast enough at knowing when I'm meant to activate them. So by the time I realise that I should have used them,
Even if you just use Pavane,
yeah,
at the right moments, it can be really...
leadership. I when I see them start to waver, I'm like, okay, I know I can stack on here, right? And like speed, it's like, I'm trying to chase someone down, so that's going to be useful. But like, especially when it comes to like armor piercing, it takes me a minute to work out if the enemy I'm fighting, it's worth quickly getting armor piercing versus, and by the time I've worked it out, I've probably lost. Hey, ready for duty, they're back. So I assume they were also executed.
Maybe assassinated as well.
Yeah.
High Elves.
I'm gonna swap up my devotees for them. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've started putting quite a lot of one specific unit into the army. This is slowly becoming a pleasure seekers only army. I'm okay with it. It's
oh yeah, I mean the pleasure seekers, one of the top most elite cavalries in the game. So
Ooh.
Even though they can be very squishy, they really pack a punch. So
I'm going to occupy this. I've seen some questions that I do quickly want to answer. So, can I use Dechala units for Warriors of Chaos?
Yes, you can. Depends on which units, but
yes,
a lot of the units, yes, they're available for Warriors of Chaos as well.
DLC seems to be saying, do you guys plan to create a roadmap for what's coming afterwards? If you want to know what we're working on, tune in on Thursday.
Thursday is going to be big again.
And someone was asking about when will we get Wrathmonger and Skull Reaper in Warband upgrade for Warriors of Chaos, which I know
This is something we are looking into.
Oh, fantastic.
We are not getting it for release of Tides of Torment. Probably not even for the first patch, but somewhere around 7.1 maybe. We'll see.
Okay. Do we feel like
Warriors of Chaos are already such a good faction, and you keep wanting to give them even more awesome stuff.
All right, I've gone for peace with Morathi. I've kicked her off of Ulthuan. This is the rule, all right? When they're off of Ulthuan, we can have peace.
Same was for the Vampire Coast.
Exactly. Just let Tyrion take over Ulthuan, and you're fine. Okay, we're going to poise ourselves for... I assume that when the shrine is built, Eltharion himself will get the sword, right?
Well, technically should be him, yeah.
So where is Eltharion is going to be the question that we have to answer next. I'm assuming like somewhere down here. So we'll have to try and find him. So as soon as he's got the sword, we can end the battle. Oh, Shrine of Cain's the main settlement's being upgraded. Right, we are going to speed through the next few turns while that gets upgraded. Just as I say we're going to speed through, the slowest possible war shrine decides to do take a walk around.
Is this a cultist you're sending to build in the Shrine of Cain?
I think this is my main. This is the one that was assassinated, right?
Oh.
Right, Morathi, you can leave now. There's nothing left for you here. Oh, if we get this sword and it turns out Dechala can't wield it, I'm gonna kill Tyrion in rage. And I know Tyrion's done nothing wrong, but I think that feels very Dechala. Right, where is... Oh no, this is my cultist who was establishing a cult.
Yeah, that's what I asked.
That's why you know what I'm doing. At least one of us does. Alright, let's just see. Where is Eltharion? I mean, I could, in theory, declare war... No, I don't want to declare war now. I mean, what I should do, though, is very cheekily swap the Gift of Persuasion over to Dechala, just so I don't take massive trespassing penalties here. There we go.
I mean, right now you do not care that much about the trespassing penalties.
No.
Because you're already with good-ish standings with Eltharion. And you do want to attack him very soon, so...
Someone said Josh Total War Arena revival when. Look, Arena will always be my first child. Look, if it ever happens, you know I'll be streaming every single day. Let me see. Can Dechala configure?
Arena was fun to play. I did participate in a lot of the tests, internal tests that we did.
Do you know what? It's funny when you think of like I used to stream Arena. I had to stream a 10v10 multiplayer micro game. Like, can you even picture me doing that live?
I don't know. Just being given 3 units, I was constantly screaming at my coach.
Oh yeah, that's very true.
Come support me on the left flank. Stuff.
I mean, I remember my very first stream on Arena. I wasn't meant to be like streaming at that point. It wasn't like meant to be part of the job, but I thought I'd take it up. And I was at Gamescom on like a big stage, and we just announced Boudica, and I was showing off Boudica live to all of these journalists, and I was killed maybe 30 seconds into the battle. Like I sent my war dogs out, and they just ran into like hidden stakes or something in the grass, all of them dead. And I was like, so that's how the dogs work. They kind of just die. But it was very, very funny.
Did you establish a cult there?
Did I what?
Did you establish a cult before
so
kicking
we can see what's going on here. So the abandoned shrine is there. We just want to see that starting to be leveled up. Also, the Green Knight. What are you doing? There's nothing over it for you, buddy. You stay in your lane. Where is Eltharion the Grim? Ah, there he is.
Where did he come from?
I think he was over here, right? He was at war with Morathi. Oh, is he still at war with Morathi? Oh, he is.
Yeah, most probably.
You can't pay someone to end a war, can you?
To end war.
Yeah. It's like the opposite of the game, I guess. Look, just make. I'm gonna keep paying you just to make this for me. Right, we have 5 minutes left. Come on. We can do this, Milcho. We can speed through. Oh, it's going to be upsetting if, like, neither of us know it, but there's, like, some unique interaction in the code of if a demon picks up the sword, end a campaign, immediately dead.
Do you want to pick it with Tarspit?
Oh, it started. Grant Sword access to the Sword of Cain. All right. No, in that case, yes, I would give it to Tarspit, but, all right.
Technically, Dechala, not a demon.
Yeah, so...
That is why she's called the denied one. She
But
has been denied demonhood.
She will not be denied, hopefully, the Sword of Cain. Okay, this is it. We are... Alright, we're just gonna... Let's just hope no one declares war on us. Are we at war with anyone? No. Is it true? I'm gonna put you on the spot, because I don't know if it's true. Is it true that if you're not at war with someone, the game will start to nudge the AI towards declaring war on you?
If you what?
If, like, I'm not at war with anyone, will the game nudge the AI towards making sure there's some war there? Or can I just sit here in relative peace?
No, I don't. So, again, not my area of expertise.
Yeah. I'm hitting you with a rumor that I saw on Reddit, so this is...
We don't have anything that checks if you are already at war or not.
That's good to know. So there we go. We're debunking live on stream. Come on, let's... 8 turns. Oh, even like the... I don't even know if we physically have the time to end 8 turns. What if he declares war on me? I'll have to run from him until it's time for me to kill him. Alright. Oh, it's not gone well for the sisters. Okay. Let's just stick near him. We've got no diplomatic penalty, so, you know, we're all fine to just be close. 8 turns.
That's a lot of turns.
It is. For those of you tuning in as we end turn 8 times to try and get the Sword of Cain, hope you're enjoying the experience. I'll take it.
Aggression pact. Yeah, take that.
Yeah,
it's
sure.
just fine.
I'm not going to suffer any... Like...
I mean, you are going to become very unreliable after that, but...
Exactly. It looks like we have that...
pact with Slanesh can help him.
Exactly. It's you know, he's like, oh, you're giving me all this stuff. You're helping me out.
You defeated Moratti for me.
I did. And look, I think it's just...
And Moratti is the cult of pleasure, so you are the real Slanesh.
Exactly. You know, it's only High Elves and me who own property on Ulthuan now. So it's all come back. You know, we're all happy. We're all...
Your whole army is right here beside me.
Exactly. We're all fighting together. We all hate whoever we hate. You've declared war on me again. All right, that's fine. If you want to... this is great, because Eltharion will keep loving me if I
think this is... So, again, this is not the AI making it so that because you are not in war, they declare war on you. You just entered in a non-aggression pact with a faction.
Yeah, it'll be because I've damaged the relations with them, right?
Yeah.
If I didn't want war with Morathi, I probably could have... oh, no. I recognise all these people. Oh, they're all coming back. They've got a lot of armies to invade, but that's fine.
Tyrion can stop them. Is Tyrion in war with Morathi?
No, surely. Oh, well, he will be now, right?
I see we are
Yeah.
in mind and
Can you ask him to?
He is. And
Okay, he's at war with Morathi.
Do you know, if we tell him to take there, then maybe they'll focus in on trying to defend that one place. There we go. So, yes, Tides of Torment, for the person who asked, is coming out in 2 days. I think we released the launch timings as a picture. I can't remember the time, but we released the launch timings as a picture on our socials. So over there, you'll be able to find the exact time that you'll be able to play. We'll take that. But yeah, it's been a really fun campaign to work on. This is the first time we've been able to stream to you guys as well as we approach the release. So hopefully you guys have feel like you've had the opportunity to ask questions. But we will keep going up until about the 18th. We'll keep streaming, and then we'll pause for the new year. So this Friday is the final of our Eras Clash, which is the historical tournament. It's literally the finale, and we have 3 teams who are still mathematically in contention to win, maybe 4 teams, and 4 other teams who are mathematically in contention to not come last. So those feel like the 2 different battles being fought there, is to win and to not come last. We'll see who manages to win it, but it's I think it's the Fishy Takes, which is Jackie Fish and Andy's take, and the Holler Skinks team, which is Cleo and Lawmaster of Sotek. So it's effectively Warhammer versus History is the finals of the Eras Clash. Unfortunately, I don't think they're actually playing each other, so it'll be whoever can destroy their opponent the most. Oh, that is so tempting to attack Malekith.
Leave Malekith out of it. We have technically we don't have more time, but let's.
There's only 3 turns left. We can do this, Roger. We can do this. We can get the sword. Do you think about that? All that time I wasted on that garrison battle that we immediately lost. It's oh, there you go. 5 p.m. GMT is Tides of Torment release. But yeah, we'll see who manages to come out on top on the Eras Clash.
Basically, right at this time, but on Thursday.
Have you a favorite unit that you worked on this DLC, Milcho?
I mean, it's gotta be the Dreadmaw for me. That's just the most unique thing. So, yeah, and I remember how many internal meetings we had about like, how are we going to achieve this unit? Yeah. How is it going? How are we going to make it possible and awesome? That sort of stuff.
Because there was, I mean, there was a time where the Dreadmaw played quite differently.
Yeah, with its first iteration, the Dreadmaw couldn't actually burrow under the ground and move around.
It was just popping up and down, right?
It could still move just with a deep tunneling ability, but would not otherwise move. So you needed to use the ability in order to move it, which made players, internal players, that is in our QAs, use it a lot more like a static artillery, because it does have a ranged attack, because it does have one on the tabletop, and they use it as an artillery piece, which is not how we intended for it to be used. It is predominantly a melee monster that just happens to have a ranged attack. The range attack is not that strong. So you need to maneuver it carefully. It's a very micro-intensive unit. It's not the easiest one to use, but it's a lot of fun, and I do love it.
Milcho. Firstly, I completely agree. Dreadmaw's one of my favorites. Malekith just killed Eltharion.
Really?
Yeah.
So you now have to fight. Well, who's going to get the sword now? Ah!
Oh, now you want peace again, huh? Now that you've done your damage over here. You
should have paid more attention and just attacked Malekith.
I told you we should have attacked Malekith. I told you that.
You would have to fight that battle probably, because if you auto-resolve, then you would not be able to.
Oh. There it is. There's the sword. Oh my god.
It's probably there.
Milcho, no! Look at all of those armies. We can't do that.
Sometimes things just don't go as planned.
No.
One more turn has turned into.
Look, Milcho, if you have to go, that's absolutely fine. I just want to see the conclusion of trying to get the sword. I'm just going to march Dechala down there and try and get the sword. I can't. He died the turn before. Surely some of these armies have got to move, right? I need this sword. I'm so focused. I was so focused on sword. I've just been collecting thralls. I've not bought any techs. Have I got? I've got a cult here though. I could do the teleport my faction leader there. Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll teleport there, and then Tarspit will get their next turn. Okay. And then we just hope a bunch of them leave. And they did.
Well, I mean,
where's the sword? Is that the sword? I think the sword's there. Oh no, it's right next to Tarspit.
Is it there?
I think that's the sword, right? I can see a little bit of red on them. Is that the sword? Yeah, sure. No, that's not the sword. There, it's there. Oh my gosh.
Oh, there it is.
We've gone behind. We've gone behind him. All right, here we go. We're catching up. I could have Tarspit attack, but I don't want Tarspit.
Yep.
Tarspit would get the sword, right?
Well, that's what you wanted.
I don't want Tarspit to get it. I want Dechala to get it. No, do you know what?
You can give it to Dechala after that. Just get the sword.
Okay, let's do this. Oh my gosh, hold on. Yeah, screw it.
Yeah, Wario is going to kick your...
This is it. We've done all of this to unlock. Oh, perfect. So we can actually do it within the stream. Okay. I hope Tarspit didn't die. I didn't check there. Okay. That's a ton of money. Have we got the sword? Do we get the sword? Oh, fantastic.
Oh, yes.
So, oh, have I got two? Oh, no, Milcho. Because I won 3 battles, so it just triggered it. Can I move it over to... Can I move it over? Is it not locked to the person who claims it? Is that not how it works? No!
No?
No, Tarspit! He's stolen the sword!
You cannot move it?
He's stolen the sword! Dechala never got it. We got so close.
I think that's a pretty cool thing to happen. Is he wielding the sword right now?
Yeah, he's got the sword. And he stole it. How
A
could
demon
he?
prince.
How
A
could he
demon
do
prince
that?
wielding the sword of Cain.
Do you know what? I'll take it. Someone got it. Someone in who works with Dechala. But now it's like, because it connects to the person who takes
This
it,
is
right?
like, so, not going to say it, but Dechala is being the denied one again.
Oh, and Milcho, you have brought it all back full circle. Once again, we see Dechala denied. Honestly, Demon Tarspit is the true MVP of the campaign. Now with the Sword of Cain, going to turn on Dechala and be the leader of this faction. I think that's how this goes after we end it. But there we go. That was our fun little.
This has been quite the evolution for Tarspit, from becoming from a Norscan
It has.
warlord, becoming a Slaneshi champion,
Yep.
then accepting demonhood and finally claiming the Sword of Cain.
And there he is with the Sword of Cain. So there we go. That is us. Thank you so much everyone for tuning in. Hopefully you had fun. I had fun. Not the ending I expected, but the ending I deserve. The new faction leader, Demon
Being
Tarspit.
denied again. Yeah.
We will see you. I'll see you on Friday for Era's Clash, for those of you who've been following that along. Otherwise, we will see you, I think, next Thursday with the Warhammer 1 original release builds. We'll have a look back all the way at that. But otherwise, we will catch you on Thursday for our showcase. So thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, Milcho, for joining us.
Thank you as well for having me.
And we will catch you next time.
Bye.
Goodbye.